There's no
comment.
Okay, that's helpful. Misty wonders, what was your major in college? What attracted you to that area of study, and how did your college education help develop your character and help you become who you are today?
This will be a great story.
I feel like
here. I'm just going to parlay this into just a super story I've been waiting to tell for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
so
good job, Misty.
Settle in for the next 90 seconds here. I went to junior college for 2 semesters, and I transferred to Cal and wanted to do communications major because I thought if I wasn't able to play football professionally, I'd like to do broadcasting. When I got to Cal, the communications, the mass comm major was more of a analysis of the media and how it worked more than how to kind of get your foot in the door to do broadcasting, that kind of thing. So it was more of a.
That doesn't sound very interesting.
No, yeah. So I switched majors to an American Studies major, which was it's kind of a major where you can pick classes that fall into a certain emphasis. So I like to say history because it was more of the classes that I took were all about history of cultures, American history, world history, Civil War history, stuff that I love to study. But it brings in my story, which may be longer than 90 seconds, but I'm going to give you the short version. So I'm in this food appreciation class, and there's about 10 football players in the class of 200. 2 teachers teaching it, and
at the same time?
Yeah, they kind of alternated. Anyway, there were breakout classes as well of about 30 that you were in where you went over your papers and got your homework assignments and stuff. Well, long story short, we wrote this paper. For whatever reason, they didn't like the way that we cited stuff, and everybody in my breakout class got an F on the paper. So we all got to rewrite it, or so I thought. But when I went to rewrite it and turn it back in, I still had an F. And I
First
said,
career F of your academic career?
Well, actually, I got an F in a science project in 5th grade that didn't actually. 4th grade that didn't. I was planting these plants in the water the seeds, and none of them grew in different soils. Trying to test what soil was better for what plant. I got an F on it. Anyway, got a C in the class. My first C, from 1st grade to 10th grade. So my only non-A. Little side note, but so anyway, back to food appreciation class. So I got an F on this project. I didn't cite correctly. I asked to rewrite it. Wasn't able to rewrite it. Wouldn't accept my paper. So I asked my breakout group, I said, how come I wasn't able to rewrite it? She couldn't give me an answer, so we start everything at 2 o'clock at Cal. The office hours for one of the teachers started at 2, so I told my coach I was going to be late. I was going to go down and talk to this teacher at Cal at her office hours. I went in there, and she was ready for me. She basically said, she ripped me apart and said athletes always want stuff given to them. That I wasn't going to be able to get my paper. I wasn't going to be able to rewrite my paper.
Oh boy.
And on and on and on. This tirade that she went on about athletes and entitlement and whatnot. She basically picked on the wrong person in the class because I was probably the best student out of the 11 football players in there. I was a second team all academic at Cal. If you do your research there, but so anyway, so get to the best part of the story. She's looking at me. She's condescending, talking down to me, and says, what do you want to do with yourself? And I said, I want to play in the NFL. She laughed. She laughed at me. It wasn't like just a funny laugh. It was a condescending laugh, and said, "You'll never make it. You'll get hurt. You'll need your education, and you're not going to make it through school here." And I said, "Okay." I said, "I don't agree with any of that, but I just want to tell that teacher right now today, thank you for adding to that chip on my shoulder, and I hope that you're a fan."
Wow. Okay, you're that chip is just unbelievable. Couple more. I don't even know how we segue from that. You're not a big fan of the microphones on the center, so I don't know if you'll answer this or not.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Or if this is accurate, but this comes from Mary Ellen. She said, during the second half, I swear I heard